Hello, this is Clara Stevens, and I'm genuinely excited to welcome you to Courageous Coaching Conversations with Dr. Clara Stevens. Your world of compassion awaits you here, and we are genuinely glad that you are a part of our growing community of courageous, empathetic, and creative individuals who collaborate and connect globally. Your subscription and sharing of our channel with your community help us grow and reach the world. To our returning members, it's lovely to see you back. And so let's start it. Today, I wish to encourage you to write the stories that can transform lives. As Oliver Emerson once said, great leaders and creators cannot afford to be held back by emotional concerns. Making tough decisions is crucial to make progress and inspire others. However, your story is equally important. Your unique outlook, beliefs, and experience can connect you with like-minded individuals and create a sense of community. Your story is not just important, it is invaluable. It is a part of you and what makes you unique. Embrace it and share it with the world. Your truth can broaden people's horizon and expose them to new perspectives. See, your unique perspective is a gift to the world. It is possible that your story can bring about change in the world. Even if not everyone shares your view, it is vital to voice them to foster understanding. Think of influential leaders who have made a lasting impact on the world. They too felt some kind of fear, but they spoke up. Nonetheless, your words, opinions, and stories possess the potential to do the same. This is why your story is invaluable. What about your story in writing? What about writing your story? I've shared in the past of the other channel that I've come across while surfing for this episode, and I realized that it is possible to actually write your books in less than a year. So I'm going to include the link to a few of them that I've looked through and found to be authentic. So if you want to write your story and turning it in writing to a book, so I would encourage you to write the story you were meant to write. Do you have an inspiring story to tell? Are you struggling with fear of being judged or criticized for what you write? You are not alone. It is time to break free from those shackles and own your story. Write what you know to be true. Write what matters to you. Write what is important to you. Your story is unique and deserves to be told. Do not worry about the audience or politically correct standard. Your job as a writer is to tell the truth. Be brave, be courageous, and share your story with confidence. Ernest Hemingway once said, the writer's job is to tell the truth, so do not hold back. Find your story and use it to share your truth. Embrace your diversity and differences, because those differences They are the one that make your story and mine unique. As you continue to speak, you will silence the condemning voice. So do not let the fear of judgment or criticism hold you back. Remember, if you only read a book everyone else is reading, you can only think what everyone else is thinking. So take ownership of your story and write a book that you were meant to write. Start writing today. In my autobiography, it took me about maybe 6 years to finish just about 120 pages. It took that long because I had to walk through. I was about to start to write about someone else's story, but God deserves the truth, and I had to come out and be plain to express the truth of every occasions. I've only changed the names of individuals, but left some that are very profound to me, the name in my autobiography. The pain of actually reliving those years was what caused the delay, because sometimes I just can't do it no more. And that is why in our group, in our program, we have a 12 weeks program that is called Inner Healing. When we get to the point where you can't go no more because it can get so sad and so painful, and that is the process of healing. We have to persevere. Take your time. Sometimes I'll hid my note, for 3 months. I've left it for about a year plus, then go back and pick it up. When I feel those days, the feeling of what I've been through, the pain, the trauma, cannot let me continue with writing. So I'll just leave it. Sometimes I'll cry. Sometimes I'll pray. I'll ask God for help because I have to be truthful. Everything I'm writing is purely me, my journey, and they are traceable. So, my encouraging you, just remember that our story makes us unique, and sharing them with others can lead to growth and understanding. We can learn so much from listening to the experiences of others and gaining a broader perspective of the world around us. By taking time to appreciate different viewpoints, we can become more intelligent and compassionate individual who work towards a common goal rather than against each other. Are you a minority? So am I. Do you come from a different culture and background and values? Same here. Do you speak with the thick eyes and probably the chief of them all? And yet, those are not enough to stop me from sharing the truth that I live, that is me and who I am today. So do you come, do you feel like you are different? We will talk about this. This is another story that I'm trying to put together. If that will help you, I never fit in anywhere in my life. I have never fit in. From elementary school, from kindergarten, there's always been something about me that is different, and the thing is actually non-compromising. And I've learned to embrace who I am. Lately, I've learned to accept who I am. I have more in-depth understanding of why my life has taken so much journey. My life could be related to other biblical heroes who were chosen from their youth, some from womb, and the journey can now be overemphasized in all the toys, the ups and downs that all those people, including myself, and probably you or other people, have experienced in life. But when we persevere, the truth comes out. The revelation is very intriguing, and we can now say, wow, this is what it's all about. And it comes with a great reward. So, do you worry about your education level? The truth about mine is I actually completed my autobiography before obtaining master's degree, not to mention my doctoral degree. However, see, this thing should not stop you from pursuing your dream. This is your life experience. It is always a great idea under any circumstances to have others proofread your writing for authenticity and accuracy, or pay for professional editors, which I did. In his book, Reverend Hugh Skelton wrote The Vision Caster. In this book, he reminds us, Reverend Hugh Skelton reminds us that all cultures have unique values and practices, and no culture is superior to other. See, what one culture might call view as snobbery could be another culture's respect for privacy. Similarly, what one might perceive as a servile attitude could reflect gentleness and appreciation for others. We must recognize these differences and appreciate them for what they truly are. By doing so, we can build bridges and foster understanding between cultures, ultimately leading to a more harmonious and inclusive society. I am from Africa, where when you speak to kings, you do not look into the king's eye. You look down. In the Western world, if you look down, it's like you are not telling the truth. You are hiding something. So these are the differences that culture and norm and values has differences. In Africa, when leaders are talking, you keep quiet. But in the Western world, you have to explain yourself. What about the family head or the family leader whose decision or judgment is final? In the hospital where I work as spiritual care provider, often they call me that this family are not willing to take the picture of their stillbirth baby or deceased child. In Africa, the woman do not go to where the son is being buried. Only the man goes there. But here, I see people taking pictures for memories. So every culture has different values that is very important to them. It does not make them any less or anything. It's just that their culture, the value that holds them together, and they respect that. So, in conclusion, when we go in the coming episode, I will revisit the previous series in which we mentioned, in which we motivated you to share your stories. Harness your influential voice to speak positive change and to transform inspiring stories into published book. We will revisit that and probably will round up on the series of encouraging you to speak, to use your voice, to tell your story, to write your book, and to begin the life that you are meant to live your dreams. I look forward to seeing you on the brighter side of next episode. So for you, I sincerely appreciate your support and committed to inform and to bring informed and valuable resources to you. Your subscription, however, and sharing of our channel with your community will help us to reach many other culture and to reach the world at large. While we humbly acknowledge our imperfection, however, we strive to share only loving and empathetic conversations. Thank you for being